Well, good morning folks, and as you can see we've woke up to another glorious day here in Spain in the tiny little enclave of Preixens, and today we're heading north to the town of Haka. So we'll see you on the road somewhere. Our route today to Jaca was due to take us about 3¼ hours, but obviously we're going to have to factor in at least one coffee stop. You can tell we're pretty close to the Pyrenees by the amount of tunnels you have to ride through to get across this part of Spain.
And that might be true. No matter how bad you hurt me, I go back to you. Don't know what I'm going for. Whoa, whoa, I keep running back to you.
About halfway to Jaca, we came across the little town of El Grado and decided we were overdue for a coffee stop.
I keep running back to you. I always felt I was lucky to be with you. And even though it's all clear now, for me it still feels true. I don't know what I'm going for. Whoa, I keep running back to
After a coffee, a croissant and a brief respite from the heat, it was back on the road to Jaca.
you. Keep running on your own. I keep forgiving. I don't know why I keep returning. Oh, I keep running.
And so about 4 hours later, we arrive at our final destination of Jaca. The city has a population of about 13,000 and it's located in the northeast of Spain in the Pyrenees mountains, very close to the French border. And our hotel was located on the outskirts of the city, which was not ideal, as it meant we're going to have about a 15-20 minute walk into the city itself, but at least we knew we'd had secure parking. Here we are at the Apart Hotel and Spa Jaca in Haka, and it's been a very hot ride today, still about 28, 29 degrees outside, but anyway we're here, so let's go look at our room. Number 10. Well, see, there's plenty of space, isn't there?
It is, it's nice, yeah.
And that we've got a massive fridge,
Junk.
and it's full of space except water. So we're gonna.
No, busted.
What on earth is that? What on earth?
You weren't supposed to go in the fridge.
Yeah. Anyway, we're going to fill it with beer and wine later on. This is a nice kind of lounge area overlooking the pool, which I've been told is a bit chilly, so I think we'll give that a miss. But it's quite pleasant. I think it's a ski area too. Bathroom and the double bedroom. So all in all, what do you think? First impressions?
That's great. I mean, it's a bit out of it. I think we'll check out the walk later on.
Yeah, in fact, we're going to check out the walk imminently because
And
it's
given
about.
that beer o'clock doesn't open till 7,
Yeah, we have to.
we might have to bring a few things back to put in the fridge.
Okay, well, let's get on it. A 20-minute walk takes you into the old town of Haka, where you can't miss the fortress Ciudadela, or citadel, whose origins date back to the 16th century. Here we are, having an afternoon beer in Haka, walking half an hour, and Sue is desperate to get some relief
Bite relief.
from a mozzie bite that she keeps scratching and making it worse. So there, see?
Telltale.
So this is downtown Haka. Cerveza o'clock.
Might want to go back and put a sweater on then.
I've got a sweater. Okay.
Vale, vale, te doy de aquí entonces, vale. Adiós.
No,
Finish?
no, finish. Gracias.
In the room.
Okay.
So we've got starters. Cannelloni.
It's
Looks
about
pretty-
the size of a main course,
It's a
really.
bit big, and a bottle of Jaca as well. Well, let's get into it. We're going for our main course now, which is thankfully doable after a massive starter. Anyway, we're still working through a Jaca. So, if you're ever visiting Haka, would we recommend this as a good place to stay?
The Hakatania is located about a 20-minute hilly walk from the commercial centre of Jaca, a city in the Pyrenees mountains of northeast Spain and very near to the border with France. From the signs and ski shops in the centre and the ski storage facilities in the hotel, we guessed it was probably more lively in the winter ski season than the summer. The city itself has a number of famous monuments and places to visit, and the pubs and restaurants you would expect. There's a local bus which runs every hour from just outside the hotel and into the centre. It stops running late in the afternoon, and we were advised that cabs were hard to find. So if you do want to visit the city, be prepared to walk. Our room was number 10 on the ground floor and was actually a spacious apartment with a large sitting area and kitchen, complete with sofa, dining table and large TV, a small but comfortable bedroom with plenty of storage, and a small shower room. We'd both been pretty badly nibbled by the Spanish mosquitoes, so we decided not to take advantage of the patio door in the bedroom, which opened onto a large paved area and access to the outside pool. The entire apartment was clean and comfortable, with very effective air conditioning. The lady who checked us in was helpful, providing us with a map of the city, and the bar and restaurant staff were equally friendly. We decided to eat dinner in the hotel restaurant rather than take a second trip into the city. The informal restaurant and bar were in a building next to the pool and offered a choice of 3 starters and main courses. We opted for cannelloni to start, which was tasty and huge, as looking around the restaurant all the portions appeared to be. The steak we both chose for our main course was delicious and equally generous. Parking was underground and was very secure. The hotel charged an additional €5 per bike for us to share a space, which seemed to be the norm for this type of accommodation. Booking.com grades the Hakatania a 3-star. We would normally prefer to stay closer to the city centre, but secure bike parking is always harder to find, and we had no complaints about our stay here. The price we paid is in the notes below, and we also thought it was very good value for money.
We are walking up to another bright, beautiful, sunny day in Haka. But now it's time for breakfast. Here we are, folks, in an empty underground garage. After an interesting night last night in Jaca, and this morning we're off to Pamplona, at a place we've stayed in before, about 4 years ago. So it'll be interesting to check it out and see if it's any different or any better than last time. Anyway, we'll catch up on the road. Today's ride from Haka to Pamplona was a relatively short 2.5 hours.
We were down by the river all through the night, watching the stars and the city lights. Right from the start, said we never grow apart, dear Wichita. You wanted me to know, never ever let you go, dear Wichita. Surrounded by colors, it's such a sight, watching all the lovers fall into the night. All the moods in a heartbeat, we're going back where it all began. The same ground under our feet.
If you ever ride this part of Spain, which is beautiful, you'll find out that not all the roads are of the same quality.
Winter time to spring, I remember everything from Wichita. This town is on its knees, you know God is overseas, I'm telling ya. Oh, it's more to this than what you see. You know this town's got the best of me. Are we sure it's the last time? Sure that this is the last time. Oh, we were down by the river all through the night, watching the stars in the city light. And all the moves in a heartbeat, we're going back where it all began. The same ground under our feet starts to shake, we do all we can, but we're caught in a landslide, so we stay up to the morning light. The tales we were told we would never grow old here in Wichita. From the early warmth of May to the biting cold of late November gray, seems it shifted in a day, but seasons never last anyway. On the outside, on the outside looking in, wondering if you let me in. On the outside of your love, looking in.
En route to Pamplona. Time for a quick coffee stop somewhere near the little town of Sangüesa, and it's warming up nicely.
Got an amazing ride.
About it remains no trace. I can't stand here, must move on. But where's the strength to walk away? On the outside, on the outside, on the outside looking in, wondering if you let me in. On the outside of your love, looking in.
And so we arrive at our final destination of the city of Pamplona. Our hotel is located in the old part of Pamplona, and it's accessed by a beautiful tree-lined little road.
On the outside, on the outside,
that's where we're supposed to be going, waiting for somebody to come and open it for us. Hotel Pamplona Cathedral. Well, here we are folks, a recurring theme of underground car parking, which I think is great actually, it's very secure, but here we are. We've arrived in Pamplona and we're in the Pamplona Cathedral Hotel. So, before we go and explore, let's go and check out the room. Reasonably compact place, but very clean and bright-ish. Stuff for our gear. Double bed. Believe it or not, that is the restaurant which used to be a church, hence the leaded windows. And over there's a view over Pamplona. Here is bathroom, shower. Anyway, where are we going next?
We'll go for a wander.
Wander to explore the old town of Pamplona and see if we can remember any of it. And then it's beer o'clock.
Yippee.
Check in later. Well, there we are again, folks, back in Pamplona in the old town. Just wandering down to get a beer and figure out where we're going to have dinner tonight at the sensible time of about 8 o'clock. Town hall. This is where they do the bull running of Pamplona that my son Nick was crazy enough to do. Never again. For the uninitiated, the running of the bulls occurs every July the 7th to the 14th in Pamplona. 6 Spanish fighting bulls along with 6 steer run from the Corrales de Santo Domingo to Pamplona's Plaza de Toros, or the bullfight arena. And over 1 million spectators watch thousands of runners over 8 days of the San Fermin festival. It looks incredibly dangerous to me, so I think I'll pass on that. On the lookout for Ernest Hemingway's favourite cafe or restaurant. I think it's that one. Let's go in and find out. The Nobel Award-winning writer Ernest Hemingway first visited Pamplona 100 years ago, and he became fascinated by the bull run, so much so that he returned 8 times between 1924 and 1959, and allegedly this was his favourite cafe. So here we are, here, a little bit of tapas, a glass of vino. We've arrived in Pamplona. So we've had a beer and a bit of tapas at Ernest Hemingway's favourite cafe in Pamplona, and now we're going to head back and do some work, download the video of today's ride, and just chill out until it's time to go out and have proper beer and food. So we'll see you later. So here we are, folks, after a mini siesta. It's now 7:05 and we're off to official beer o'clock and then some food. Pretty busy tonight, isn't it? What's going on? So everybody's come out to play. We weren't going to eat until 8 o'clock, but found this bar and this tortilla, and we're tempted, so I don't know what we're going to have for dinner. Who knows? Oh, here for pre-dinner drinks. Actually, you could eat here, you know. Okay.
I know.
Go on, divvy up your tickets.
These?
We've got 2 complimentary drinks here.
White wine.
My free complimentary glass of red wine being poured. Muchas gracias.
De nada.
Oh. So I went for the steak, and Sue wanted a slight snack of patatas bravas and Caesar salad.
Caesar salad.
So let's tuck in. So if you're staying in Pamplona and want to explore the delights of the old town, would we recommend this as a good place to stay?
We stayed at the Cathedral Hotel in the beautiful city of Pamplona for 2 days back in October 2019 and thought the place was really special. Famous for the bull runs in July, the old town is full of cobbled streets, busy squares and tapas bars. The hotel is a renovated convent, metres from the cathedral and just a few minutes walk to the centre. The rooms are very modern, as is all of the hotel. Our room number 414 was a double, with storage for clothes, a mini fridge, desk and flat screen TV, which had a BBC News channel unlike most of the places we stayed. The ensuite was pretty snug, but it was clean with a good shower. The reception staff were helpful and friendly, and the staff in the formal dining area very professional, as they all had been during our last visit. We love the atmosphere in the town, so wandered along the very short distance to the bustling shops and bars for pre-dinner beer o'clock and tapas. The dining room and terrace at the hotel are beautiful, so we decided to return to have a main course from a nice menu and a glass of wine, all of which was very tasty. Breakfast isn't included in the price, so we decided this time to have a final walk into the town for coffee and croissant. Parking was once again underground and accessed via a large automatic door. It's a pretty small car park, but very secure. Booking.com gives the cathedral 4 stars. We love Pamplona and this lovely hotel, and know we'll be back again at some point in the future.